What could possibly get me out of my bed at almost midnight to do this video? For all of us who like to make plans, we like to know where our lives are heading. We often have ideas of what we want to accomplish in life. And as we make these plans, circumstances, preferences, responsibilities, so many things in our lives cause us to change the plans that we make. So whether you are a gardener, a worm farmer, or you have a worm farming business, which is what my channel focuses on, you are going to be making plans. Whether it is to do better with your worm farming, take better care of your worms, take better care of your garden, grow more food for your family, try to grow year round, or to expand your worm farming business, whatever the plan is that you have, oftentimes changes will occur. Sometimes because you want to make changes, sometimes because things are not necessarily working out for you, or because circumstances force you to make changes. What is the purpose of this video? The purpose of this video is to offer you motivation so that you can get the outcome that you are looking for. So as I am lying there in bed, it is past my bedtime, and I haven't prepared for bed yet. I'm just watching a little movie before I go to bed, try to unwind because I've had a very busy day. And while I'm watching the movie, I am constantly thinking about where I want my life to go, where I want my worm farming business to go, where I want my garden to go. And in the last couple of months, I've had to make a number of changes, and I continue to make changes, and every time I come up with an idea, okay, I'm going to do this way, this is the outcome that I want. But then circumstances force me to go in a different direction. Sometimes the outcome that I think I want doesn't give me the satisfaction that I'm looking for. Sometimes it is that I am so busy that I know exactly what it is that I want, but getting there can be a challenge because of all my responsibilities. So what I want to say to you is that it is okay. Whatever outcome it is that you want for your life, whether it is for your family, for yourself, for your business, for your garden, whatever it is that you do in your relationship, whatever outcome it is that you want, plan ahead for it. But if you have to make changes, that is okay. On my journey to where I am now, I still haven't gotten the outcome that I wanted. And even when I get the outcome that I want, I'm still going to be making changes and making adjustments, because I'm not going to be satisfied with the outcome that I get and just remain at a standstill. I want to keep on improving. I want to keep on growing. And I'm sure you're going to be the same too. Every time you reach a milestone, you want to go further. You want to accomplish more. So changes is inevitable, and it is motivating. So don't be content with just getting to a certain point and then you just settle, because the world is changing. Everything around us is changing, and if we don't change with it, we get left behind. For example, AI is the new thing, and a lot of us, we are concerned about privacy, we are concerned about technology taking over our job, we are concerned about so many things. But if we don't try to keep up with what is happening in the world around us, then we find that we are going to be left behind, and that is what we do not want to happen to us. So one of the things for me, I'm always working. I work 24 hours a day. What does that mean? Does that mean I never go to bed? Does that mean that I don't spend time with my family? Does that mean no? When I say I work 24 hours a day, I work 16 hours a day literally. But for the rest of the time that I'm not working, if I'm watching TV, I'm not just watching it for entertainment. I'm being entertained, but I am thinking. I'm thinking every time I hear something in a movie that I'm watching that can apply to my life, I think about how can I use this information to improve my life, to improve my family, to improve my business. If I'm in my bed and I'm sleeping, sometimes a thought pops up in my head. I should try to push it away so I can get sleep, but unfortunately that's not the way my brain works. As soon as a thought pops up in my head when I'm sleeping, I'm either dreaming about it or I'm awake and I'm planning, okay, how can I apply this thought? Or sometimes I'm taking notes, because sometimes you say, okay, I'm going to remember that in the morning, and then the morning comes and you forget. So I am always working. But the point of this video is changes are necessary. Sometimes we don't want things to change. We don't like to leave our comfort zone, do we? We like to be in our comfort zone, but I tell you what, the comfort zone is just a means of keeping you from advancing in whatever it is that you're doing. That's all comfort zone is. So when we face challenges, when we have new ideas that takes us out of our comfort zone, do not be afraid to face those challenges. And sometimes the things that we have to do seem like a big mountain before us. Sometimes it seems impossible, and so we may want to give up. But when we are faced with those moments, when we feel like this is something that I cannot do, I'm not good enough, or my family will think I'm wasting time, this will rob me of time that I could be used doing fun things. When you're facing challenges that make it seem as if you cannot accomplish your goal, that is when you want to focus more. That is when you want to push yourself to ensure that you get the result that you want. Because as our scientist says, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting things to change. So when we're facing those negative thoughts that keep us from getting to where we want to go, or when we're facing those circumstances that are pushing us in a different direction from where we want to go, you have two options or three. You can either go in the direction that your circumstances are pushing you, but ask yourself, is that the direction that I want to go? And if it is not the direction that I want to go, how can I use my circumstances to propel me in the direction that I need to be going to accomplish my outcome? Or we can sit back and do nothing and just allow life to take us wherever, but then we don't accomplish the things that we need to. So then stay focused. Whatever the challenges that you are facing, whatever the circumstances that you're facing, if you need to make changes, that is okay. And if you set a goal and you're working towards your goal and you find that it is not working, it's okay to make changes to get the outcome that you are looking for. It is okay if you have to get up in the middle of the night to do a project. It is okay if a day or two you're feeling like you're not up to it and you take a break. That is okay. What is important is that every day, every chance you get, you work at the outcome that you want. And when you visualize the outcome that you want, it makes it so much easier for you to reach your goal. Because when you visualize it, you're seeing the outcome, you're actually mentally enjoying the outcome that you are seeking. And then that gives you a clearer mind so that you can create a plan that is going to get you to where you want to go. So for this video, my recommendation is that you stay focused, and if changes occur, if you have to make changes or changes occur because of situation that you cannot control, that is okay. Just stay focused, keep working at your goal, don't give up. Whether it is your negative thoughts telling you that you're not good enough, or the people around you not supporting your decision, whatever it may be, sickness, financial issue. It's not about moving a mountain all at once. Getting to your goal means that whether you can go at it fast and get it quickly done quickly, or you have to take tiny steps bit by bit. But just keep in mind that even if your progress is small, every step that you take towards your goal, even if you have to make changes, every step take you to where you want to go. Because sometimes we will make plans and in our mind it seems like this is the right way to go, but then as we move towards, as we work on that plan, we find that there will be things that work the way you want it, and there are things that just won't work out. So be it. But always try to have a plan A and a plan B. So if plan A doesn't work, you go to plan B, but always keep moving forward. And if you find that you're moving forward and things are not working out, take a step back. Just take a step back, take a breather. And if you're getting frustrated, just take a deep breath. And by a deep breath, I don't simply mean, but it means allow yourself a little time. Take a little break from whatever you're doing. Relax for a bit so that you can come back with a fresher mind, and that will help you to start having new ideas. And a lot of time that you will be spending on things that doesn't really benefit you. For example, watching TV for extended hours for the day. Why not use some of that time to just think about where you want to be and ask yourself, how can you get there? What are the challenges that you will face or may face on your way to your goal, and how can you prepare in advance for these challenges so that you can overcome them? So again, I may be rambling on because I should be sleeping by now, but stay focused. Don't allow your negative thoughts to hold you back from reaching the goals that you want to reach. Don't be frustrated if your plans don't work out at the time when you want to have it work out, because sometimes we set ourselves deadlines, and it is okay to have deadlines, and it is okay to work towards accomplishing your goals within that deadline. But we don't have control over time and unforeseen occurrences, which means that there will be things in our lives that set us back somewhat. All of that is okay. What is important is not how much you accomplish and how quickly you accomplish it. What is important when it comes to achieving your goal is ensuring that every day, every chance you get, you push forward, even if what you accomplish is just a little, because each one of those little bits builds on top of each other until you get to where you want to go. So don't give up. When you're frustrated, just take a breather, relax a little, and then come back to whatever it is that you are doing. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope this served as motivation for you, and I will see you again in the next video.